Hello, my name is Keith and I'm known as the Florida Stone Man. And today I'm going to be talking to you all about New Year's resolutions and why you should not be making them and how you should actually make resolutions that will come true. I'm laughing because it's windy and my hair is flying around and it's just making different directions and sand's blowing in my eyes. But I mean, just ignore my hair during the video. If it's flying around like crazy, it's because it's super windy. But the thing about this whole entire video is going to be talking to you about New Year's resolution, and I'll just ignore the sand in my eyes for the video. When it comes to New Year's resolutions, most of you guys will have a magic number of 3 months and 2 weeks for your resolutions to not come true. Some of them, they partially come true, but a lot of them don't, because a lot of you are making them resolutions, which is a very major problem. Now, when it comes to New Year's resolutions, if you like to make a resolution that actually works, it's not about making them a resolution. Like I said, the biggest magic number of New Year's resolutions is 3 weeks and 2 months. So people take all this energy that they have towards a passion, towards something they want to become reality, and they say, I'm gonna put it on the New Year's. What happens when you do that? Well, let's just think about it. You would like this to become a part of your daily life. So, I'm going to use the example of, I'm going to, what's a good example? I'm going to meditate more on New Year's. So, let's just say right now, you're uncomfortable with meditating. Right? And this is, for people who meditate, that's a part of your daily life. That's a part of what you do. It's built into you. It's kind of, you can't imagine not meditating. But when you make a giant event of the New Year's to meditate. So on New Year's 1st, you start meditating. The first week, you're like, yay, I got through a week of meditating. Second week, third week, fourth week, you're like, okay, meditating. You're sticking with it. About a month in, you're like, okay, I'm not really seeing anything new. 2 months in, okay, I'm not really seeing anything new, or this is not going the way I want, maybe I'm not meditating right, blah, 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 blah. You have all these questions. 3 months in, you're like, maybe I should do something different, maybe I should meditate at a different time, maybe you get busy, maybe something pops up in your life, and just, you're getting busy with something good, something bad, etc., because life happens, and something happens around 3 months and 2 weeks, but you guys can check your calendars, because this is a magic number for most of you. And you stop meditating for whatever reason. It's not built into you. It's not a part of you. It's just something touched my arm. I think it was one of my angels. I felt it that strong. That was weird. When you're touching my. Okay. Back to the video. When you're making New Year's resolutions, and you're making a resolution that's just too eventful. It's too much of an event for it to become a part of your actual reality. So same thing with diets applies. So I'm re-recording this video because my first record of this video, my first video on why you guys should not be making New Year's resolutions was a little too fiery. I know there's certain astrological events going on that contributes to people's fires right now, but I had to tone the fire down because this is shocking for a lot of you, so I have to introduce it a lot softer, a lot more nice, a lot more in a way you guys can perceive. When it comes to New Year's resolutions, if they're not a part of your daily reality, they're not going to be something that you really want to stick to. And let's use another example, a diet. The thing with diet is most people give up their diets because they made it a diet. Your diet should actually be something you enjoy, something you love, something that's happy. So not a chore, not you torturing yourself, not you doing stuff that makes you uncomfortable and you're tracking your daily progress to see if something's actually working. That's not a true diet. A diet is something you incorporate that's healthy for you, that's beneficial, something that you enjoy, something that's doing something for you, and then you kind of forget about it because it's automatic. That's why these New Year's resolutions are not working. It's because you guys are doing things, you're making something an event. And what happens when an event lasts too long? It gets old. So let's take, okay, a circus that comes into town. This is a funny example. A circus that comes into town for 2 weeks is an event. That 2 weeks is awesome. You're hitting the circus, you're going on these rides, you're playing with the clowns, you're going on machines, you're spinning around, etc. After that fair is there for 2 weeks, you're like, this event is kind of, it's losing its luster. It's not as exciting anymore. What is this event doing in our town still? And the same thing kind of occurs with your, because it's an event. That's the problem. Your New Year's resolution's an event. That's not fun anymore. It's just I still have to do the diet versus you actually building the diet up as a part of you and not waiting for one day of the year to perform this event. Now, what's another example? Working out. And this is really a tough one because a lot of people actually have been figuring out that their New Year's resolutions are not working out because it used to be a long time ago in gyms. So people would work out for 2 weeks or 1 month and then give up and stop working out because they started it, they were very proud of themselves, and then the circus is in town for more than 2 weeks and it's like, what is this now? This is not fun. This is not. Look at the beautiful birds flying over. Hello. There we go. There's your confirmation, guys. With events, it's not something you're supposed to incorporate like an event. It's something that's supposed to be a part of you, your daily life, your reality. If it's not stitched in, if it's not deeply rooted, then when wind hits, it's going to be blown away and blown over. A better example is a tree. So most of you are making palm trees around the New Year's. What does that mean? So something that you shoot up overnight, you put all this energy into, because these palm trees, they'll sprout up like this, but they won't have roots. They won't have anything to root them there and keep them held in the ground. So these palm trees will shoot up overnight, or shoot up very quickly, but when a hurricane comes around, they're the first things to fall over. They have no stability. They don't have any foundation in the ground. They don't have their 4-4-4s. But for a tree that maybe it might have taken 50 years went by before this tree got to a decent size. But it has so many roots in the ground that if you try to knock the tree over, the roots are branched out. It's knitted in the ground. It's every little fiber, and it's part of the tree to be standing up. And the same thing happens with your New Year's resolutions. So my thing is, take your New Year's resolution and throw it out. Don't stop making it a resolution. And this is where I have to stop myself from getting too fiery. Stop making what you want a fantasy versus you making it your current reality. Your dreams and your goals and your aspirations should be started piece by piece. How do you wear every crystal in the entire world? Piece by piece. If you went out and you say, I'm going to collect every crystal, and you did it all at once, you'd be exhausted, you'd be sad, you'd be tired, you'd be getting fake crystals here and there. Actually not here and there because they're getting very good at faking crystals now. So a lot of you would get a lot of fake crystals very often, but not from FloridaStoneman.com. But with your New Year's resolutions, this should be a part of you. People who have the best diets, it's fun for them, a part of them. People who have healthy diets, they don't like, I have to eat fish every day. No, or I have to eat this every day. Like, no, they enjoy their diets. They're passionate about their diets. So with your New Year's resolutions, throw the resolution part out. If you've been planning, okay, I would like to start this around New Year's, instead of first starting around New Year's with your New Year's resolution, celebrate around New Year's with your resolution because you've already started. Oh, what an idea. Because I don't know if you guys know this, I'm going to make more videos about this coming up. The week before New Year's and the week before New Year's and the week after New Year's are two of the most important energetic events of the entire year for 2024. Whatever you're already doing will be a part of you for the rest of the year energetically unless you fight it. So, if the week before 2024, maybe you wanted to start a small business, but you took my advice, and for the people wanting to start small businesses, I put a lot of pressure on you because I know you guys will grow. So here's what you do. Instead of waiting one day of the year, start your small business piece by piece. start it grain of sand by grain of sand, because I've seen this before too. A lot of people who will start a diet, start a small business, start a goal, will do everything at once and they'll get hurt. Ooh, the wind just picked up. Oh, yeah. The thing is, people will get flat out hurt because it wasn't what they thought it would be. It's too much at once. It's overwhelming. Why is that? It's because you took it on all at once. But it's supposed to be digested piece by piece. It's supposed to be something you grow. If you're trying to make a seed shoot up overnight, when a hurricane comes or when the wind hits, and then that seed falls over, or gets destroyed or snaps in half. You can see it with other plants too, not just palm trees. But the thing is, established roots take time. Like I said, this should be a part of your daily life. Whatever your New Year's resolution is, whatever your goal is, and look how beautiful the background looks. It looks like fire from my phone. Which, that's actually not a good thing, but they look like candles. Okay, that's better. That's a better thing. I'm not gonna say, oh, the building in the background's burning. The burning building. No, it's not burning. I can reassure you there are Christmas lights, but when it comes to your New Year's resolution, stop making it a resolution. And this, I actually say the same exact thing for the people you love. And I don't celebrate birthdays. I don't even let people know it's my birthday when it's my birthday. Give people their flowers when they're alive. If you have a mother that you love, if you have a father that you love, and you truly care about them because of everything they've done for you, are you going to wait one day of the year that's not even guaranteed? You don't know. I mean, life is not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. That's one thing we have to accept as humans. So instead of waiting the entire year to celebrate your mother on one day or your father on one day, give them their roses when they're alive. Thank them when they're alive. Surprise them with presents that's not on their birthday. And when the birthday comes around, then you just do something you normally do, just a little bit more. Same thing with the New Year's resolutions. So when New Year's resolutions come around, instead of you putting all this energy into doing something and getting burnt out around 3 months and 2 weeks, because it's the same amount of time for everyone, a lot of you are fully aware. I mean, that's the people who try to stick with their New Year's resolutions. But I can't say I don't know anyone who's actually stuck with a resolution. But I know people who have stuck with things that are a part of them. Because like I said, it shouldn't be an event. The energy of an event versus energy of something being a part of you are two very different things. Now guys, and I'm going to tell you guys to do this instead of for your New Year's resolutions. Whatever you have as a New Year's resolution, if you'd like it to actually come true, because I'm telling you right now, and this might not be true for everyone, but whatever you plan as a giant event, as a New Year's resolution, you're going to get burnt out on it and it's not going to come true. You'll get disappointed. You'll try again later and the same thing will happen versus you doing very tiny gradual steps. It just got dark. In South Florida, when it gets dark, But when's the last time Stoneman's done a nighttime beach video? That's very unusual. That's pretty cool too. I mean, it is the winter solstice, so all the shadow work that you do before the New Year's actually gets you ready for the New Year's. You should be doing your New Year's resolutions now. So, and whatever it is, just take that New Year's resolution and throw it out and make it something you do tomorrow morning. And anything you put on tomorrow, actually don't do it tomorrow morning, do it now. After this video, let's just say your New Year's resolution was for you to start your salon business. When you stop watching, I mean, when this video is complete, what you do is put 15 minutes a day into researching, or 30 minutes a day, even 5 minutes is good, into researching just anything about salons. Look at the best salons in the entire US. And then every day for I recommend 30 minutes. For 30 minutes, or a lot of you will get burned out at 30 minutes. For 15 minutes a day, for 1 month, just study a little bit about salons. Make it 30 minutes, guys. You have 30 minutes of time. If you don't have 30 minutes of time, then you shouldn't be watching this video. But which everyone has time. Humans have time. If you can't make time for yourself, then what does that mean? Do you truly exist? No, you guys can make time. So for something you really desire, you'll make time for it. And the same thing applies because I've had people who've gotten black tourmaline as a necklace that's $777 on my website that really changed their lives and saved them from a whole bunch of negative energy, black magic, situations with people throwing at them, psychic attack, etc. And I see people, they won't even be able to get a $5 can of soda, but they can afford the front seat row at a Beyonce concert and fly themselves out to such and such, but they don't have the resources to get themselves food. So people, get your priorities straight. That's what I'm saying right now. If you realign your priorities, your New Year's resolution or what you set for yourself is going to come true. It's because you put your mind to it. Most importantly, ask God for help with it, and it's going to happen. Just don't expect it to come true all at once. The best things that ever have occurred are things that take time. So start whatever you want or desire. I don't like the word want because it always implies more want. And work towards it in steps. Around New Year's, you should be relaxing. You should be celebrating, not making these plans that just fall apart as the year goes on, and then you make another New Year's resolution that was around 50% of what it was last year. No, just as humans, if something's a part of us and it's automatic, then it's going to be more automatic and more of a part of us. So if you're, let's just say with your diet, like I said, a diet's not really a good thing because a lot of you will give up, completely just throw out a diet. And my channel is not about dietary advice. It's about spirituality. But instead of making a crazy diet that makes you sick and sad, gradually introduce things that make you happy, and then you'll actually be incorporated on your diet, but it makes you happy. You found things, because how many hundreds and thousands of different herbs are around you that you don't know exist that you might like, that might be a good supplement for whatever, etc., etc. Just, there's always an alternate to something. Just put your mind to it. Expect things to not happen overnight. Expect things to not happen as an event, like your New Year's resolution, you're just gonna start this. No, you start it now. The problem with you guys, a lot of you who want to have things happen, is you say, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do this next week, I'll do this, oh, I'll do this when I get to this point in life, I'll do this. If you have the mindset to change what you desire and make it right now, but just piece by piece, then you'll achieve everything you've ever set out to achieve. This is why I say take your New Year's resolutions and throw them out. And it's getting really dark here. I've never done a video when it's this dark, but this is how you actually make plans that come alive. Set 7 goals every single week. 3 goals that are easy to achieve. 3 goals that are kind of hard, and 1 impossible goal. This is better than any New Year's resolution because you'll stay consistent with it, and it's something that you'll challenge yourself and actually achieve things. If any questions, ask them in the comment section. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.